Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I thought I would film a little crochet chat with some updates, what I'm working on, and some new yarn. Well, I've shown it here before, so it's not just super new, but I went to Vienna and I'm in Austria. Oh, hi, I'm Irit. If you're new here, welcome. This is where I share my crochet adventures and talk about yarn because nobody in my real life wants to hear me talk about yarn. So I went to this cute shop in Vienna, and yeah, I got just like one yarn that I was already familiar with, that I tried and I showed it in a previous haul. I got it in sweater quantities, and I'm kind of debating if I should do my half and half design, which I'm wearing one of the versions with that yarn because it's gorgeous and it's kind of more chunky, and I think it'll be a really quick project. And yeah, or if I should figure out something kind of different, maybe another pattern idea or something like this. I'm deep into the designing patterns because it's just like so much fun. So yeah, I don't have anything finished because I'm working on two projects. Kind of whenever I get a chance to crochet, I'm working on these two projects, which are going to be in the crochet along, which is coming. I'm really hoping it'll be up next week and we can start. My kind of the bottleneck, like what is kind of keeping everything from just starting to run, is the pattern. So the pattern is written, but I need to just like write the description of everything and put it on my shop. I have a shop where I sell kind of my art, not kind of, where I sell my artwork and some art supplies. That's mostly what I do. Crochet is the newest obsession. And so I'm going to have there like a section for crochet patterns. Hopefully there'll be more in the future, but for now there is this one, the half and half sweater. So I have to put it there, and then I also want to put it on Etsy and Ravelry, and I think, so I have to figure all that out because I'm not familiar with those platforms. And yeah, so that's kind of, I wanted to be ready for anyone who wants to purchase the pattern, the written pattern, as they're doing the crochet along, which is what I personally prefer. Of course, you don't have to, because I will do my best to explain everything as we're doing it in the videos. But yeah, if you prefer to have a written pattern that you can just print out and follow, then I want that to be available to you. So I'm doing two versions for now, but I think I'm kind of close to finishing them. So I'll probably start another one soon. And this is where I'm at. So this is kind of as far as one skein of Ferris wheel took me, and I'm really happy with it. I think that those skeins are 85 grams, I want to say. So that's very, very nice. I think they are, right? I'll check. But this is as much as I could do with one skein, and I'm actually going to start now working on kind of the next sections. So each one, this is one skein, this is one skein. So now I'm going into the third skein, and I have a certain plan for this, but I hope you can see how this is coming together. Sorry, the half and half sweaters. So this one half and then the other half. And yeah, really like the colors, and I think they're going to go well with some tunics, which I have. And that's kind of the goal, to make this a layering piece on top of like a long tunic, or, you know, like a dress from a lighter fabric if you have. So that's my plan for this. And kind of the main sweater that I'm knitting, that I'm crocheting. Sorry. that I'm crocheting as, I think, like the most basic form of the pattern. I'm using cookie yarn, so I had to order another skein. I'm very proud of myself because I just ordered this and nothing else, and, you know, swallowed the paying for shipping just for that. But yeah, I'm like drowning in yarn. Okay, I'm aware that I have a bag full of yarn, but okay, let's ignore that. So I'll show you what one such cake from Cookie from Hobie made, and I'm really happy with that. So this is 100% acrylic yarn made in India, and it's really nice and colorful and lovely and kind of light, which I really like for sweaters. I don't like it when the sweaters are heavy, and with crochet, you know, the fabric you create is thicker than knitting, so it's always kind of finding that sweet spot for me. So this is 200 grams, 600 meters, and I'll show you where it got me. So this is the 1/2, and I just worked from both ends of the cake, and this is the second half. So before I continue to the next section of the sweater, I need to make this half as big as this one, but this is what one cake got me. So quite a bit. I'm more than halfway through. I really like the colors. I like also how they look on me. I think they're kind of flattering, and it has that colorful, rich look without having to do any of the work, because like the yarn just does it for you. So this is where I'm at with this piece, and yeah, really like working with this yarn for acrylic yarn. I think it's really fun, and yeah, I like the look of it. It has to me that look of like hand spun yarn. I don't know if it is, but I really like it, and I like the colors. So this is where I'm at with this one. And yeah, everything else is kind of on hold. I mean, I think those other two sweaters that I showed you before that were not, well, one is actually also a pattern that I came up with, but the other one is a knitting pattern from the Knit Edit. And I like both those projects, but I'm really focusing on finishing the sweaters for the Cal. So this is basically what I've been doing most of the time. And yeah, so I want to show you the yarn that I got in sweater quantity, and I showed it in a haul. So this is by Lang Yarns. I think this is a German brand. I really don't know, but it is made in Italy, which a lot of the yarns from like the major European brands are made in Italy. And this one is called Sakura, and the color has a really long number, but it ends with 72. I'm not sure how they call this, like mint or aqua or something like this, but as you can see, it's a really lovely light green. I had the hardest time picking between this, and they have this light kind of lavender color. If I really like what I make with this one, I might just buy that other color and make another sweater with it. So this is, I hope you can see, this is kind of chain span, but it's very fluffy and like really soft and feels wonderful. This is a cotton blend. So we have 46% Pima cotton, 46% acrylic, and 8% polyamide. So it creates a really lovely soft fabric, and I've made some actually knitted swatches with it. So I got 7 of those, just enough to make a sweater, and then I had also one skein that I just bought the one to try it, and I'll show you this one I made with 8mm needles. Is it in focus? Yeah. So it feels lovely. I thought it was just a little bit too open, so I started doing one with 7mm needles, and yeah, I'm not sure, that might also be still open, but I think I'm going to just crochet with it. And I don't know, I'm very just like into my I think I saw someone call this the lemon peel stitch, which is the stitch I used that I use in my half and half sweater. I just really like it. I really like the texture that it creates. So I'm just thinking maybe I should do that with this or experiment a bit. I'm not sure. But it's just a really, really beautiful yarn, and I really like the color, and I think it will go nice with my hair. So really happy about that. And yeah, this is my swatch, my little swatch basket. And this is another yarn that I'm really, really loving. This is the Rico Design Light and Long DK, which is also a kind of half and half cotton acrylic blend. And these are just, it's really challenging for me to find vegan friendly, so just like nice yarns that don't have any animal fibers in them for winter and are not 100% synthetic. Not that I have a problem with 100% synthetic, it's just, you know, sometimes it just doesn't feel as nice on the body. But these cotton blends are really, really nice, and I like both of these. I would really want to make a garment. I have also this yarn in sweater quantities, so I really want to make sweaters from these two. I think those will be my next projects. I'm just not sure if I'm going to use them for the half and half sweater or try to come up with something new. So yeah, but that's kind of it. If you didn't see, I recently posted a video with a huge pile of all the sweaters that I crocheted in this year, and it's not everything that I crocheted. I crocheted also some blankets and some accessories, not a lot, because I really love wearables, and some summer tops. But yeah, I wanted to do like a dedicated video for the sweaters because that was really fun. So make sure you watch that video if you haven't already. And yeah, I'm going to continue. I'm going to work on my cals now, and watch out for those. I really don't have anything more to say, it seems, so I'm going to stop talking, and I'll see you soon in another video. Take care. Bye bye.